Unlocking your inner superpower. The essential role of self-awareness in emotional intelligence. Self-awareness often feels like a simple concept, yet holds the key to unlocking a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. It is the foundation of emotional intelligence, influencing how we perform at work, communicate with others, and manage stress. When we develop self-awareness, we gain a powerful tool that helps us stay calm, express ourselves clearly, and navigate relationships with greater ease. This video explores why self-awareness is your real superpower and how it shapes every part of your emotional life. What self-awareness really means. Self-awareness is more than just knowing your name or your favorite color. It is the ability to observe your own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment. This means recognizing what you are experiencing in the moment and understanding how it influences your actions. For example, imagine you feel irritated during a meeting. Self-awareness allows you to notice that irritation as it arises, understand why it's happening, and choose how to respond rather than reacting impulsively. This simple act of noticing creates space for thoughtful choices. Self-awareness includes two key parts. Internal awareness, understanding your emotions, values, strengths, and weaknesses. External awareness, recognizing how your behavior affects others and how others perceive you. Together, these help you build a clear picture of who you are and how you fit into the world around you. Why self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage emotions in yourself and others. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of EI, providing the insight needed to handle emotions effectively. Without self-awareness, emotional intelligence becomes guesswork. You may misread your feelings or misunderstand others' reactions. By cultivating self-awareness, you gain accurate emotional recognition, knowing what you feel and why. Better emotional regulation, managing your emotions instead of being controlled by them. Improved empathy, understanding others' emotions by first understanding your own. Research shows that individuals with high emotional intelligence tend to perform better at work, have stronger relationships, and experience less stress. Self-awareness is the starting point for these benefits. How self-awareness enhances work performance. At work, self-awareness helps you navigate challenges with clarity and confidence. Here's how it makes a difference. Improved decision-making. When you understand your biases and emotional triggers, you make more balanced choices. Greater adaptability. Self-aware people recognize when their usual approach isn't working and adjust accordingly. Stronger leadership. Leaders who know their strengths and weaknesses inspire trust and motivate their teams. Better teamwork. Understanding your impact on others helps you communicate more effectively and resolve conflicts. Consider a team member who feels overwhelmed but doesn't realize it. Without self-awareness, they might snap at colleagues or miss deadlines. With self-awareness, they can identify their stress early, ask for support, and manage their workload better. Staying calm through self-awareness. Stress and anxiety often arise when we feel out of control. Self-awareness gives you a way to regain control by tuning into your emotional state before it escalates. When you notice tension building, you can pause and take a few deep breaths. Identify the source of your stress. Choose a response that helps rather than harms. For example, if you feel frustration rising during a difficult conversation, self-awareness lets you recognize the feeling and take a moment to calm down before responding. This prevents misunderstandings and keeps communication open. Engaging in mindfulness meditation or journaling can enhance this ability by teaching your mind to notice emotions without instantly responding. Communicating clearly with self-awareness. Clear communication depends on understanding your own feelings and intentions. Self-awareness helps you express yourself honestly and listen deeply to others. When you know what you want to say and why, your message becomes more authentic and persuasive. You avoid mixed signals or passive-aggressive remarks that confuse others. At the same time, self-awareness helps you pick up on subtle cues from others, like tone of voice or body language, so you can respond with empathy. For example, if a colleague seems upset, your self-awareness helps you notice your own reaction and approach the situation with kindness rather than defensiveness. Handling people with greater ease. Self-awareness is the foundation for other emotional intelligence skills like self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. When you know yourself well, you can manage your impulses and stay focused. Find personal meaning in your work. Understand and respond to others' feelings. Build positive relationships. Each skill supports the others, creating a balanced emotional life. Self-awareness isn't about perfection or always feeling positive. It's about honest observation and acceptance of who you are. This clarity empowers you to choose your path, communicate with heart, and connect meaningfully with others. Practical steps to build self-awareness. Building self-awareness is a journey, not a one-time event. Here are some practical ways to develop it. Keep a daily journal. Write about your feelings and reactions to events. Practice mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day observing your breath and thoughts. Ask for feedback. Invite trusted friends or colleagues to share how they see you. Reflect on your values. Identify what matters most to you and how your actions align. Notice physical sensations. Pay attention to how emotions show up in your body. These habits create a habit of self-reflection that deepens your understanding over time. How self-awareness connects to other emotional intelligence skills. Self-awareness is the foundation for other emotional intelligence skills like self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. When you know yourself well, you can manage your impulses and stay focused. Find personal meaning in your work. Understand and respond to others' feelings, and build positive relationships. Each skill supports the others, creating a balanced emotional life. Self-awareness isn't about perfection or always feeling positive. It's about honest observation and acceptance of who you are. This clarity empowers you to choose your path, communicate with heart, and connect meaningfully with others.